Oh, they shuffle really nice. And I am doing riffle shuffling for speed right now. They bend really nice because the cards are thin, but they're good card stock. And I'm literally only going to pull one card and try not to spend too much time. I don't have a booklet for this deck. And if you go on their website, they do show some meanings of the cards, but they just very little, like very short meanings, kind of like a little white book type of length, even shorter, just keywords and things like that. Wow, I really like how this shuffles because I have little fingers and short hands, short fingers, and I can't often shuffle well if I do riffle shuffle. I can't grab them, and even now I have to grab them with my pinky. See, I have to stretch my fingers. Oh, that feels so good, you guys. This is so satisfying. Okay, one more riffle shuffle and then we read. Woo, I missed one. Never mind. Let's go. Feels so good. Getting goosebumps. So satisfying. Shuffling this deck is so weird. Alright, so let's see what we get in terms of the energy of helping others. Given the fact that, you know, knowing when to help and who to help and when not to help and when not to interfere with others, including, you know, animals and wildlife and other beings, because I have this tendency to want to help animals, and then someone that's close to me in my life says, you know, like let's say I move a snail from the path because people are walking in the park and they don't look where they go, and I see a lot of snails crushed, for example. So if I move the snail and he says to me, my friend, how would you like if a giant came in, you were like on your way to work or whatever, minding your own business, and then a giant came and moved you and put you on a different area than where you were going into? And he's like, stop interfering with wildlife so much, you know. And me, I'm thinking I'm helping. So that was one of the hardest things to learn for me, and I'm not fully there yet. I do leave you know, snails and things alone, so now I try to kind of just say put a little safety bubble around them with my mind as I walk, you know, and try to trust the universe and trust, you know, nature, and just let it be. But it's very hard sometimes not to interfere. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to know what a reading would say about that. I'm going to try to keep it short. We are at 36 minutes now. If I can do it in the next 3 minutes to be a 40-minute video, or latest, longest, maybe 45, then that will be great. Oh, I meant to pull one card, but two came out. So I got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. No, Two of Wands, sorry. And the Four of Pentacles. So, again, I'm going to use my intuition too, but also the basic meanings. Again, that's a subject I want to talk about one time, because I learned tarot intuitively, to read intuitively, and then of course I realized you have to know the basics as well. But it became confusing for me, and it became not sure when to use what style of reading. So Two of Wands. So my understanding of the Two of Wands is that looking forward towards a future, towards a path that you're thinking of going into. It's almost like daydreaming of something, beginning something, or it's already something that has begun, at least maybe even in your mind. And then it is about, you know, continuing forward with a path or a project or so on. And then the Four of Pentacles, my understanding, I like the Four of Pentacles. I don't see it, I often hear it referred to as the miser card, or the person that like hoards things and things like that. And Yeah, maybe to some degree, but there is a time when we need to keep our resources close, right? So let's see. So the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The other thing I need more practice in is making these combinations of the cards, and putting the meaning together in a certain context. So if I am to think in the terms of help and helping, I'm going to say that when it comes to helping, it is good to look forward and to think of ways that you can help someone, right? But then, so that's what the Two of Wands would say to me. But then the Four of Pentacles does make me think of boundaries and makes me think of valuing your own resources. So maybe helping, and even in the Two of Wands and the traditional card, you can only see so far ahead, right? When the person is on their balcony or castle and they look forward, you can only see so far ahead. You don't see past a certain point, right? So the thing is, what that brings to mind is to kind of think as far as you can think of, like repercussions or consequences, or when you help somebody. And then that's why I like the Four of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, that to help me have some boundaries and to think how much energy will take to help this person or this thing, and what will the consequences be for helping, and is this a person that can help themselves, or if the person doesn't believe that they can help themselves, how can I encourage them or help them talk about this vision or this idea that what could you do if you were to help yourself, or if you were to get some help, because sometimes we do need help from others, there's no doubt about it. Where do you think you would end up? How far do you think you would go? There's been many times in my life where I was terrified to do things, and if my close friends weren't there to literally sometimes take me by the hand or call me and say, did you do this? Like I would have never done it. And how I know that I would have never done it, okay, maybe never is too long, but I know because I haven't done certain things I was afraid of for years. So, like eventually one of my friends had to step in this one occasion that I'm thinking about, that I was afraid of approaching, right? So we definitely all need help, but how much help and when to help, it's something that we all need to know and learn, right? And sometimes you don't know that. You don't know until you actually do help. So I guess the best answer when it comes to helping is, yes, look ahead, look to the future, look towards the path where you and the person, you're going towards. A lot of times help has to do with us, subconsciously too, right? Because we like helping, we like how it makes us feel, and we like to feel like we're good people, and we're extending a helping hand or a helping word or whatever to someone. So that's not a bad thing, right? But there comes a point where you have to let the person take care of their path on their own, or at least with just being more of an observer and not giving any input or any information, and just being more of a listener, right? And just supporting and encouraging that person to move forward with whatever they're afraid of or whatever they need help with. And the Four of Pentacles, I kind of like how it's like the Celtic knot here, because it makes me think of how we can become like this, all tangled up and all twisted in different directions, and kind of become tangled in ourselves and our own mind, because if you help too much, or if you give too much of your energy, or if you don't allow others to also contribute to their own help, right? So that's maybe how our energy can end up if we're not careful. And then we can't help anybody, and we can't even help ourselves. So we have to be, mindful of how much we help and how much we give of ourselves, right? Okay, I think that's it. Obviously, I think I would have liked to have more time to kind of expand on the reading, but I think that's enough for now. I just wanted a quick look for me to see what the cards might have to say about that. To be honest, when I do like readings or intuitive readings, I need a lot more time because I like to really sink my teeth into a card and let my mind and my instinct take over from the images. So I didn't feel like I had the time to spend to do that. But I want to end this video because we had 44 minutes and 17 seconds, and I don't want it to go over 45 minutes. So thank you everyone for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.